jasmine rice. We got turkey. We got 93.7 lean beef. And we got sweet potatoes as well as spinach. Now, with these things, what I've seen with everybody else when they do their meal prep, they really don't show y'all how they do their macros. So today I'm gonna show y'all how I actually weigh my meat and how I weigh everything else. Therefore, we know exactly what I'm eating, all right? So let's get started. This is my baby Sam. She's gonna be doing the real deal. She's gonna be doing all the cooking. I'm gonna be over here pulling these goddamn potatoes, all right? That's what I'm good at, and she's gonna do what she's good at. All right, there. I'm doing this sweet potatoes. Now, when y'all cooking, when y'all doing y'all thing, you can put as much seasoning as you want. You know what I'm saying? Condiments don't really hurt anything unless you're trying to get ready for a bodybuilding show. Then there's a point in time where you're gonna have to cut those things out, right? Right. But right now, I'm getting ready to cut. I'm getting ready for a show. And the show is December the 2nd. And I'm just gonna take y'all on this journey, man. I've been doing cardio for about a month now. I started at what, 240, around 240, around 235, 240, and now I'm at 218. So I'm at a good starting point, dude. So I'm way better than last prep.
218?
So what?
You're at 218?
Yeah, I'm at 218. I swear, man, you talking about? What you trying to Well, I'm fat.
You ain't no 218?
Hey, I'm 218. I don't know what she talking about. I'm 218, bro. I'm 218. She get real disrespectful. Don't worry about it. She's sleeping outside tonight. So big. It's 110 degrees outside. Your ass gonna be bacon burning. Yeah. Your ass Caucasian. You know you can't be out there in that heat like that. How they feel for that? That Caucasian. Well, yeah, man. We cooking, man. We got these sweet potatoes. We finna cook these things down. I gotta make sure I stay in the kitchen with these sweet potatoes, because last week these bitches were harder than cement. You hear me? And I lost one of my teeth. Biting down into one of these goddamn things. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all got y'all a girl that can cook real good, you know what I'm saying? Season it up, do the thing with it, hey, you good to go. With me, bro, you know what I'm saying? She used to it, you know what I'm saying? You got a girl that get used to you, they just gonna give you whatever the fuck come with it, you know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing special. She don't season it on that shit. I get lucky if it's seasoned, you know what I'm saying? Put no love in that shit. You get tired of it. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get tired of that too. You gotta do this shit every day. Same food, eat just like a dog, bro. Damn, it did. Usually when you shake sweet potato, the brown will go away. It did dead.
They're yams too. Like it's a mixture.
It's a mixture.
That's
It's a hybrid?
That's bad.
I told you, look at that thing got to do with it. Yeah. You put that bitch back where you got it from. Oh, that's smart. Cut that off. Bite into it, it's still gonna die. Sweet potato, you know, complex carb. It's the healthy carbs right here. Because you got other carbs out there that's not healthy. That's what really help you make you gain weight bad with it. You're not what we trying to avoid, basically. So we keep it very simple. And there's other things you can use as for carbs, bro. You can use jasmine rice, you can use sweet potatoes, you got your fibrous carbs. Your fibrous carbs are things such as your spinach, green beans, anything vegetable-like, right? So I just keep everything simple. Everything has to be simple for me, you know what I'm saying? Because it just makes everything easier. You know, certain people like different meals every time they eat, you know what I'm saying? It helps them stay on track. It would definitely help me stay on track, but when you're doing it for a purpose, dude, you just don't really care anymore. You know what I'm saying? You just know that you got to get it down, and this is what's going to help me in the gym and outside of the gym. You know what I'm saying? You got to do my weight. It's going to help me gain muscle, lose fat, and look the way I want to look. I have those days I can eat whatever I want, get my cravings out of the way, but right now, it's time to dial in and just eat what I'm supposed to eat. What it is, put a little salt on it, a little hot sauce, sugar-free ketchup, sugar-free garlic, so whatever I need to do, that's what I do. People that like have jobs, right, such as truckers or whatnot, you guys say, how do you eat healthy all the time? Well, this is how you do it, but you gotta meal prep for the week. So you cook for the whole week, therefore when it's time to eat, you just go into your bag and you pull out one of these meals. Is it gonna start getting boring? Hell yeah. But what do you rather have? You rather just be born and you look good, or you eat whatever you want and you look like shit? You know what I'm saying? It's sacrifices. It's exactly what this is, sacrifices, bro. You can stop at that window. Go ahead if you want to, but understand what comes with that. You looking like shit. I'm just gonna keep 100 with you. So it ain't nothing is hard about this situation right here, bro. You either get with it or not. You know what I'm saying? You say you want to lose weight, you say you want to look good, you say you want to look like this, you want to look like that, but when it comes down to it, you can't eat the things that you're supposed to eat. You go to the gym all day, gym ain't nothing. You can go to the gym, just waste all day, feel good, feel strong, but just don't, you wondering why your body is not tightening up the way that you want it to. You getting stronger though. The reason why, because you want a goddamn power lifted diet. So you don't look like you have a big stomach, you have a strong tail, and you ain't got no shreds, you ain't gonna look aesthetic. The way you look aesthetic, bro, is if you eat right. You eat clean. And people always ask, how do you get abs, bro? How do you get abs? And you motherfuckers be in the gym doing 1,000 crunches, 1,000 leg lifts, and then they're gonna be abs. No, all you're doing is strengthening your core. You make abs in the kitchen. The more the lean you get, the more them abs you show. So don't be in the gym doing 1,000 goddamn crunches that you're gonna see anything. All you gonna have is a goddamn head crank. I didn't put that shit in.
Please.
Don't worry about it. I'm a little chunky. I'm a little chunky, but you just wait. Give me about 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Give me
What
about
if
2
you do
weeks.
cardio for a month?
Well, give me about 2 weeks, bro. Don't worry about it. I'm 218 though. So yeah, I'm looking good in the neighborhood. Hey, that hurt though. You just put that down side. It hurt. Yeah, man, I've been meaning to make this video, macros and meal prep and all that, but our partner was in the hood. Y'all didn't want to see that? We ain't had no good light, goddamn roaches running across the counter. Y'all want to see that right there, boy? Yo, this shit, little stains on the counter. Now that we done moved into a nice little apartment, you know what I'm saying? I can do things like this. Now, this is something nice you guys want to see. I don't want y'all to see goddamn bad lighting. It's terrible. You know what I'm saying? It's not discussion. Cut them up. You just gonna watch and eat? That's what I'm talking about. They ain't work for God, man. You hear me? You just come over and help me cut some of these things, can't you?
You know?
I got it.
I mean, I do it so thick and big, all this other stuff. You got it. You got
I'm
it.
gonna let them know. Hey, listen, I'm gonna let y'all know I'm not saying she's bad at it. Nah,
Hey,
fuck
that's
it.
what he's saying.
She's
So-
bad at it.
so
but
now he
she's
got
bad
it.
at it. So listen,
So
listen.
if you gonna complain about it, don't like the way I
Nah,
do it,
well,
you got it.
Well, shit, I'm gonna let you know you need to cut them in a little skinny. You know what
You
I'm
got
saying?
it.
You cut them so thick, and then when it's time to eat them, goddamn about to break my goddamn teeth biting into one of these. I swear it's an apple. It's supposed to be nice, soft, and tender.
Thicker than a Snicker.
I'm telling you, she knows she's doing it wrong then. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You want to cut them thin.
Less bites.
Yeah, I bet. Because a big on dog, chocolate on them hard motherfuckers.
No.
Yeah,
No.
definitely.
The bigger the chunks, the more the weigh, the less you have to put up.
This ain't penis. We ain't talking about penis. Bigger than chunks. Yeah, we talking about food.
However you gotta eat.
I'm talking about bigger than chunks. Yeah, you talking. Your mind on the whole wrong thing, man. All right, y'all. I'm done cutting up these goddamn sweet potatoes, thank God. But this is gonna be our complex carbs. We got our jasmine rice, and then we have our sweet potatoes, right? And then we got our fibers carbs, which is gonna be our spinach. You can have green beans, broccoli, whatever you want. But this right here is very important because it's gonna help you take a shit. You understand me? Okay. Now we're gonna plop these bitches right here inside of the oven. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh-wee. As you can see, that shit nice, plain Jane. You know what I'm saying? We don't put nothing on it because we trying to lean out. But yes, we have our turkey, 93.7 lean beef with our jasmine rice. After we done, we're gonna put them right here inside these containers as we will show y'all. But before we put them in the containers, again, we're gonna measure the meats, right? Because I was supposed to be eating a certain percentage of meat. Be right back. Goddamn Chef ORD. All right, y'all. Now we're finna put things together. We got the sweet potatoes, the beef, the turkey, and the rice, and she's finna show you exactly what she do.
So I've measured it so many times I know how much to use cup-wise. With him starting his prep, his meal plan has changed just a little bit. So he doesn't get his greens 2 times a day, he gets them 1 time a day. And his rice has actually been taken from a meal and given sweet potatoes instead. But again, not much. So this is going to be his last meal of the day. We have his sweet potatoes with hamburger meat. And with his hamburger meat, I just throw it all in there together because it all gets eaten together.
Yeah, I don't really care. I just eat it. I don't care. Food touching, I don't care. Just put a spoon in there and I eat that. There it is.
So that's going to be his last meal of the day. It's the least carb and the least amount of food, and I believe it's because he's going to sleep and they're supposed to be 10 to 12 hours before he eats his morning breakfast. So, last meal. I already had one pre-made before we started recording. This one is his rice and turkey, and this is going to be one of his meals, and I'm going to make one of those. And again, I've weighed so many times. I know measurement-wise on the cups.
Now, if you guys want to learn how to measure, all you need to do is get you a scale, and whatever it is that you need to be eating, you make sure you weigh it when it's cooked. Because remember, the meat shrinks, right? So if you measure it when it's raw, you're not actually getting the correct measurement. So make sure you guys are measuring your proteins when they're cooked.
Turkeys. So his next ones are going to be with the greens.
Now remember what I said with the greens, this is going to help digestion. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, green vegetables are healthy as well. But what we use it for is digestion and take poops, because you're going to be eating a lot of food throughout the day. So therefore, you don't want to be backed up, dude. It's going to be a bad situation.
Another thing with measuring, if you buy some containers that actually have measurements written on the inside of them, like these, this half of it shows that it measures 1 cup, 1 filled to a certain line. It also makes it a lot easier, so if you don't have the correct measuring cup, you can just fill it to whenever. And again, his carbs have been cut for these meals, so he's not getting his normal amount. We have one more meal to make, and I don't pre-make the breakfast. I always just cook it fresh early in the morning because it consists of eggs, and I just feel like that's the best tasting. And yes, there's always just a little bit of extra, and I just kind of split it between a couple of pieces of meat. It's not going to make that big of a difference. The more protein, the better anyways.
Yes, yes indeed. Well, thank y'all for tuning in. This will be the end of the video. If you guys want to see something else, let me know. Comment below. But we're out of here.